Hey guys, Rusty here. Today we're going to be playing Doki Doki Anomaly. This is slightly related to the SCP Foundation. The first reported death associated with SCP-8008 occurred on December 18, 1997. The victim, John Paul Revere, 38 years old, Caucasian male, was found pinned under his Dodge truck. Police on scene reported him, being smushed to the neck like an empty tube of toothpaste. Exact wording: he was also smiling ear to ear and wearing a pair of novelty spiral lenses glasses. The SCP Foundation became involved later when the local detective assigned to the case was also found dead, dismembered by his own lawnmower, smiling broadly and wearing the same glasses. Apparently, this anomalous pair of novelty glasses, deemed SCP-8008, allows the wearer to fall in love with literally anything. Okay. The original team of four researchers, I'm the only survivor. Researchers Flint, Dawn, and Kramer were killed by an H2 pencil, a diamond necklace, and a pool noodle respectively. Because of my mental resilience, I have received classified authorization to take the experiments to the next phase. I turn SCP-8008 over in my hand and look at the testing chamber. Is this really a good decision? Probably not. The heavy doors of SCP-173, the sculpture's enclosure, are already open when I arrive. My assistant, Dr. Singer, is already inside, waiting, along with a half-dozen D-Class personnel. The D-Class inmates are all staring nervously at the anomaly. Most of them have seen firsthand what it can do. Jesus, I can't read today. Even with all the extra personnel maintaining eye contact with the anomaly, there is always the possibility that something could go wrong. All it takes is an instant when anybody has its eye in their direct line of sight. The best laid plans of mice and men. Dr. Singer, what was that, sir? Nothing. I need to focus. No time for second thoughts. Not after all the red tape I have gone through to get here. The chair I sit is called aluminum. Aluminum. Disposable like everything in this room. SCP-173 is at the opposite end of the square room, far from the table I'm seated at. It's odd, knowing that this vaguely peanut-shaped object could snap all our necks in an instant. Even a blink at the wrong time, and you're dead. I take a deep breath and put on SCP-8008, the novelty glasses. Hi. Wow. Hello. These glasses are good. It even gave you clothes with their own branding. Nice. Oh god, not this BGM. Hello? I check the microphone on the table to make sure it's recording. SCP-173, can you understand me? What? Was that a reaction? Yes, I'm talking to you. Yes, you! Okay guys, what do we do here? Do we compliment her hair? Or do we await her to answer back? Try complimenting. Let's see. You have very lovely hair. I guess not. She liked that? Where can I fucking save the games? Don't these kind of games have like a save option? Or when you have to, when you fuck up, it rejoice? Are you wondering how you're understanding me? She actually responded. I can't help but wonder what the others in the room see. I'll have to check the video footage afterwards. Yeah, that's gonna be an interesting footage. Let's stay focused. Do you understand what I'm saying to you, SCP-173? Can you respond verbally so the others can confirm we're communicating? Maybe. Bang on the table? The twisted body of one of the elite-class personnel slants suddenly onto the table, looking up at me with wide eyes. The unfortunate man is trying to breathe through a neck turned 180 degrees. A second clatter startles me, but it's just my chair hitting the ground. I stood up without realizing. She doesn't even seem to have noticed what she did. When did I start thinking of it as a she? Did anyone see what happened? I blinked. Me too. And me. And me. And me. Everyone just happened to blink at the same time. I will remind the class personnel that any deviation from eye contact protocol will have severe consequences. We can see that beyond the obvious. Right. We're running out of time. I need to get back on track. Okay, well now that you're whole plan, I'll slowly bend and retrieve my chair. SCP-173, are you proud of yourself? No. Ooh, do I go with that voice? Like a somber, quiet girl, like, no. What do I make of that? Ah, well, that's good to know at least. The noise of the alarm beeping almost makes me jump out of my skin. Perhaps that's a good place to leave things for today. Thank you for speaking with me, SCP-173. I stand to go, my eyes watering from resisting the urge to blink. Thank you in Eldritch tongue. Her voice sends a shiver down my spine. I remove the glasses. Without them, the beautiful woman disappears, was replaced with the concrete and rebar monstrosity looming before me. Its emotionless face seems so alien to me. I rub my my eyes after spending hours reviewing the grainy footage. Nothing. No hint of the young woman I have been conversing with. Just the sculpture with its fetus-like limbs and bulbous head standing completely still in the corner of the cell. In the moment when it blurs and shoots towards the unfortunate D-class, and then towards me, it stops just shy of the table I'm sitting at. I jump at the sound of the 8269 body smacking wetly on the tabletop, even through the tiny PC speakers. I cross my arms against the chill in my office. How exactly does SCP-8008 produce such vivid hallucinations? If that's really what they are. Moving forward, I'll ask Dr. Singer to report her perspective on the experiments, since mine is obviously compromised. It is critical to monitor any possible deterioration of my mental state. I will also double the number of D-class personnel in the room. As I drift off to sleep, my mind is filled with the events of the day. Oh no. What? Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Fuck! Why are you forcing me to play Tetris? Oh no. I suck at this game. Wait. Yeah, boy. Your boy got the big rats. Oh shit. Huh? Thanks. Get fuck. Oh fuck! I got it. Fuck! This makes it so frustrating. Don't go faster. Whew. Did I survive that? The following afternoon, I returned to SCP-173's holding chamber for further testing. Wait. Was that all a dream? The slot machine thing? My head feels cloudy, filled with the strange dreams I'd had last night. So that was a dream. I think I dreamt of SCP-173, but it's all a blur. Let me just drink a sip of water. It doesn't really matter, I decide. It was just a dream. I need to focus on the task at hand. Even a momentary lapse in concentration could kill me if I let it. Dr. Singer. Afternoon, sir? Good afternoon, Singer. Thank you for agreeing to monitor my reactions. Of course. I'm here to help with anything you need. She seems overly eager today, yet it doesn't mix well with my splitting headache. Probably just trying to get a promotion out of me. Or at least over my literal dead body. Good. Taking a deep breath, I put on SCP-8008. God, I can't get over this music. That's just so jarring. Ugh. Is SCP-173 crying? What is it? Over my right shoulder, Dr. Singer scribbles something in her notes. I try to ignore it. SCP-173, you came back! Of course, we still have several experiments planned. What's wrong? Why are you crying? So lonely. The expression on her face is heartbreaking. I can't begin to imagine how isolated she must feel. Is it okay if I touch her hand? Sir, that isn't planned to experiment 5. But can't you see her crying? No, sir, it looks the same as it always does. She scribbles something else in her notes. Irritating. (173) seems to be watching our exchange. She holds her hand out tentatively. I guess I have to. I mean, this guy actually made the proposition, so it would be weird if I said no now. I reach out and touch 173's fingers with my own. For an instant, the anomaly blurs out of vision, and I can suddenly feel her hands on my own. Her small, warm fingers interlock desperately with my own. A distant part of me is shocked that nobody has been murdered. Yeah, then. Is everyone alright? The D-class personnel all nod, thanking their lucky stars. We will proceed with the experiment. A moment passes, never dare anyone to contradict my order. 173 has never turned down a chance to kill. This must mean we are actually communicating in some way. We're going to try some word association, alright? I'm going to say a word, and you will tell me the first word that comes to your mind. Then I'll repeat it so everyone can hear, okay? I. Home. Home, alright. Murder. Bad. Bad. Then one will take some unpacking later. SCP Foundation. Do you understand that one? What is SCP Foundation? It's where you are, I guess. Your home? No. That's not true. I am home. I watch over. I stand up without thinking, hoping to calm her down. What's it saying? Nobody blink. SCP-173 seems to vibrate in and out of my vision. Everyone stay calm. Implement Protocol C. retreat information. For an instant, as I blink unintentionally, I see her as she really is, a monster of concrete and rebar with a hideous face of spray paint. The tabletop timer beeps. 173 calms suddenly, surprised by the sudden noise. Did I do bad? I need to keep her calm while the personnel evacuate. No, you're fine. You didn't hurt anybody. The D-class is slowly filling out of the room. I need to get going too. It's time to go. Take the glasses off. Yes, of course. I'll be back tomorrow, okay? Be patient until then. That was close. As I removed the SCP-8008, I resolved to be more careful in the future. The sculpture's alien face seems to watch me as the thick metal doors shut tight behind us. Reviewing the footage brings no new revelations. The sculpture shows no sign of the distress I've seen. The only one acting strangely is me. Touching the creature's hand had been a clear violation of the protocols I myself had set out for the experiment. Watching myself reach out and touch SCP-173's stubby arm makes me feel physically ill. Yes, thank you, helicopter. Your presence is now known. Sorry. The photograph from the file of the Quebec man crushed by his own truck springs to mind. Perhaps the classes are hazardous in some way. It will require more research. Oh fuck. Quickly. Quickly out. Oh fuck. Oh. What the fuck is that? Don't you do that. Don't you do that. Oh, you're so sweet. Oh. Holy shit. What the? I believe if that's how you want to click on your text. Wait, has there been text going on at the bottom of the screen this whole time? Stop spinning. I can't stop reading. What? How many points? Listen, I think we should start seeing other people. Ugh. I sit bolt upright in my computer chair, my heart racing. Ugh. God, that kind of fucked up with my vision out. Ugh. Ugh. All I can see is her face. smiling at me, inviting me. My head is throbbing. I have already stayed up far later than it's advisable. Have I slept? I can't remember. I don't feel well. I find myself to visit SCP-0. I always fucked up that number. Always fucked up the number. That number is not the boob number, okay? To visit SCP boob. Containment locker. Luckily, it's a safe class anomaly and requires only minimal security. Just a combination lock and a metal door. I need a drink of water. The halls are dim as I pad through them with my socks, but not vacant. Many researchers prefer the quiet of night to work. I nod at the bleary-eyed assistant returning from the cafeteria with a mug of hot coffee. He stares at me oddly for a moment, pausing briefly. Then he just shakes his head and continues on his way. What was that about? I just don't have the mental energy to worry about it right now. I look up after wandering for a while and find myself outside SCP-173's containment chamber. The still water break. Remember, people, stay hydrated. The steel doors are firmly closed for the night, interlocking like some giant insect's teeth. What am I doing here? What have I been expecting? I turned to head back to my room when suddenly, you came back. I spin around in shock. 173 is just standing there, outside containment. That is, if she's really there. If I'm not just losing my mind. What are you doing out here? She seems taken aback by my reaction. You let me out? What? It's all I can think to say. Oh, and please don't blink. I don't want to hurt you. My next words die in my throat as I realize just how much danger I'm in. She smiles, seeing my panic. I've gotta go, but first... She leans in towards me, her hands going to the base of my neck. I really thought we had something together. Your subconscious wants this. Just let it happen. I think I got the bad ending. I have a slight feeling I got the bad ending, guys. Where am I? Why does this place feel so familiar? Oh god, no, fuck you. Fuck you, bitch. Who am I kidding? Oh, screw you. This game. You don't for 500 bucks. Buddy. Sweetheart. I can't even... Stop. Stop changing around, isn't even a fucking game anymore. This is making me... No? Stop scrambling them. I knew I saw that first. Oh god. It's getting even worse. The big eye energy. God, I can't. SCP Boob Log, August 6, 1998. Dr. Singer, the final researcher assigned to the initial SCP Boob trials, was found dead. Cause of death: strangulation by 173. This incident is related to SCP-173 containment breach that led to deaths of 13 Mobile Task Force personnel. 13 or 3? Did I write that right? As well as 3 researchers and 2 members of the janitorial staff. A new cohort of researchers will be selected to continue with the research on the anomaly. Oh boy. Oh man, so I guess there is a way to get a good ending. Guys, I'm not gonna go try for it right now. Maybe I'll try. Wait, I just stretched. Let me just. I'm not gonna go try for it right now, but maybe on my personal time later on. And I guess that's just it for us right now. I hope you guys enjoyed my experience with this game, and if you guys want to try it out, I'll put a link in the description below. Anyway, I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye bye.